Alright, this is the next episode. Today I'm going to try to work on the back of his head right here. Starting from the ball joint neck, going up and to the left. These wires here, we'll be using the skin modifier to create these wires so you can easily move it around. It won't be exact, because that would be just crazy. But at least you get a good look at the daycare attendant from behind. You got some switches and whatnot behind him. A lot of detail that's very bizarre. How to just leave it open, but oh well. Alright. Go back to this file. Alright. Alright, first thing. Gonna go to hide the hook. Hide the ball joint. And select ball joint original. Put it directly in the center. If you don't want to do that, you can always center it to here. Duplicate it again. Call this new one neck. That's the one for the hands. Gonna go to get rid of that. Go to hide the ball joint original and this one. And let's go to move it up on the neck. I'm gonna go and apply the mirror modifier because it's just gonna be easier that way. This is a simple shape. We don't need it. About right here, yeah. There you go, that's better. I'm gonna go ahead and move this blender screen to my left so I can constantly look at it. I will drag it back and forth. But actually, let's go ahead and bring it back here. Go ahead and delete these parts so you can see it better. And go ahead and hide the moon man. Alright. So the first thing it kind of does is have these parts that are skittered around right here. We can do that. We can make that by just selecting the parts right here, duplicating them, and scaling them. Let's scale them on from right there so they could be an even size. Scale. Scale. A little too big. There we go. That looks right. Go ahead and top here and select here and give it a cylinder. Let's do 16 vertices. Bring it in. I'm just gonna build the basic shape right here, so I can just give it straight up. Yeah, this is just easier. Basic shape, just give it straight up here. Probably make this bigger, actually. There you go. Get down to right there. Give it a 2. Bring him in there. And E to extrude on the inside. And now we got that indentation shape there. Then we can just select right through here. Hold down L and deselect everything that ain't this shape. Go ahead and deselect these parts too. And let's go and select these. And deselect the top. Yep, that looks good. E to extrude them out on the X and on the Y. That should give it the shape that these. Oops. Yeah, not on the Y. My bad. Yeah, just extruded them out here would be fine. Actually, let's go ahead and Shift D, duplicate them, and then move them out and extrude them in. Delete these faces here though. And delete these faces. Go ahead and delete these two. Unhide. And now all we gotta do is connect these. Just connect these up. Now's a good time to where the middle mirror modifier where it came in. Alright. Yep, we want these to be hard. So we're gonna put a crease there. Alt E, edge crease. Delete the faces there. Let's go ahead and delete these faces too, just to help just make that bottom part sharper. Same with the top here, because we're gonna connect these up to another ball. Get rid of that. These should be hard. So should these. select these whole areas. Oh, E. See a little bit of a crease right there, so it's go ahead safe to Yeah, I guess it was a bad idea to delete some of these geometry down there, so create some faces here. Do the same for the other side. Like that. Go ahead, do the same for right here. Duplicate, move it straight up. Yes, Z0 sets them all to the same height on the Z-axis, so you can easily just select them all, bridge them, create face. Now let's see how that looks. There you go. You gotta select everything, duplicate it, move it up. Whoops. Move it up, select the center here. Then select 3D cursor, select everything, R, -90 to rotate it. Whoops, I didn't select those, R, -90. Can't forget, I should probably rotate it more so it's in line with the official, so yeah, I think it's fine like that. Yep, move the ball joint here again. I'm gonna go ahead and make that part now. Yeah, select these, duplicate it, scale it up, E, move it down straight to 0, move it back, let's make it bigger, E to extrude it to here. Now deselect this face, and these vertices. Extruding it again. Actually, whoops, I did that wrong. Delete that, bring it in, then put it here. Select all these except for these here. Extrude it out. And now you get that one piece that was missing. So just set these to sharp. You can honestly just click these here. We want all those edges to be sharp. Alongside right here, and here, and here. Don't want that one though. These need to be sharp as well. There we go. And now just duplicate this again. R90. And put it there. Try to line this up the best we can. There you go. GY. Since this is the head, you gotta make it a little smaller so it fits in there. And now it's time to make this part. So I'm gonna select right here. Add in a cube. Control E to go ahead and edge crease it now. Bring it out to the Y. Select this face and extrude it big. And select this face. Extrude it on the X. Two. Kind of moved it a little bit there. Whoops. If you create a loop cut and you click there, you can move it left and right, but if you just right click again, it sets it in place without you having to mess with it. So move these out more. Probably make it this bigger. Select these parts. Move them straight out. Clear the edge creases there. To view from the top, select there, edge crease it to 100. Select here, edge crease it to 100. Select this area, Alt Shift select this area, and move it in. You want it kind of intersecting. Same here is going to do that. Select it through here. Do it like that, and select here. Control B and bevel that. Yeah, that right there looks fine. Now I just gotta make the spheres on there. So it's like there again. Shift A, cylinder. RY90, RZ90. Scale it down. Yeah, looks good. RX. Select these two, individual origins, E. At center. Go ahead and turn this off so you can get a good look. And edge crease. Edge crease. Go ahead and bring this back more. Yeah, too far. I'll move this back a little bit. This X0. Want these to be straight. Want them to come out a little bit more. There you go. And now let's start at the back of the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, the head shape is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's kind of uneven. Uneven circle. That's a little weird. But whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and make just a square. Yeah, that'll be good enough for right now. Select right here. Cursor selected. Cube. Ooh. That's a crazy shape. Bevel it. Set this to... yeah, 1. Then delete the faces. I mean, deselect everything and delete just the edges right here. There you go. Make it flat. And let's go ahead and extrude this. I think that's one of the parts that I missed on this. Once again, make these edges hard. We don't need these here. We don't need these faces, so get rid of them. Alright, what do we got? Alright, 2 bolts here. Bolt here. So it's going to do those. Actually, how did I do the hook wire whenever I beveled it? That's how I did it. Okay. Now I remember. There you go. That's the bevel that we want. Here, Shift A, cylinder, do 6. That's like the minimum. RX 90. Delete this side. Delete this face. E edge crease. Make it small. It's like this. Here's a neat trick. If you have 3D cursor, you have it selected here. You can duplicate it. Z -1 scales it exactly up. The issue, it turns it inside out. So go to normals, recalculate outside. Now I can select all this. Put it in there. Select this here. Select my cursor to it. Shift duplicate that. SX -1. And now it's perfectly even over there. Mesh, normals, or calculate outside, just to get it out of the way. Alright. Now we're about to add some greevils using the skin modifier. Alright. First, I'll just go ahead and just add a few cubes. Delete faces. Just one. Go ahead and save it as well. Alright, let's do one here, one here, one down here. Make that one real small. I'm recording too. Big bug just flew right in. Sorry about that. Yep, move those in. Go ahead and duplicate these. These are just going to be the switches that are just everywhere. Just go ahead and put a few here and elsewhere. Let's go ahead and make these let's go ahead and make these a little bit fancier. Extrude. There we go. Now that looks pretty good. Alright, so Shift A, plane, M at center, and now we got a single vertex. Oh, we should have. There we go. Now we got a single vertex. Place it anywhere. Put it right there. Add modifier. Skin, and then just bring it up here and connect it to right here. Select that middle point and put it at like a somewhat even. Select bevel. Oh, you can't bevel, huh? Weird. Alright, in that case, just do 3 here. 3 here. Select all these and mesh. Select vertex. Yeah, smooth vertices. I have mine set to Shift W because I use it a lot. So Shift W and just smooth that up. I want these wires to be just a little bit smaller, but I don't think that's possible. Go to move that in a little bit more. Alt S. Alt S. Nope, that won't do it. Either way, that's 1, so it's Shift and do it again. Wires going back here. another one. This time it's gonna go up to here, so moving these around. Subdivision surface. There you go. Go ahead and apply the skin. Subdivide. Set the smoothness to that. And just really go crazy on this. Timer went off to end the episode, but I don't feel comfortable ending y'all here. So I'm going to go ahead and move this here. Check loop inner region because there's a lot inside of there. Move that out. And I'm gonna delete these faces here. We don't need them. I don't like how it's clipping through there, so I'm gonna go back to here and just move on the x-axis a little bit. Yeah, that looks fine. Select loop in a region, X, move it out some. Select, oops, loop in a region, move it up some, maybe rotate it a bit. Gotta go delete these, we don't need them. Or, yeah, we don't need them. Select these, delete them, we don't need them. If they're going far enough into the head, we won't need them. Okay, what else can we be adding to this? Fish one has a lot more wires, some going on top of the bricks. Yeah, little levers. I'll go to add some levers and these knobs here. So go back to here. Circle. Not gonna have it 32. We're gonna have it 8. And triangle fan. Move it up some. E to extrude it up. Turn off the modifier here. Delete the faces. Actually, first let's duplicate it. RX90, RXZ. Did it wrong again, but oh well. Delete these. And delete the faces here. And screw this in. And bring it down. And now you got one of the knobs. So you got a few right here, so I'll move that in. Let's move it right there. Move this inwards. Make that a hard edge, and I'm gonna make these a hard edge too. Whoops, straight smooth. There we go. Select these again. GX. Let's go ahead and put one here too, but let's go ahead and rotate it 90. Alright. Go ahead, it's time to make a switch now, so get a cube. Bring it out. Delete this face here. Do this, bevel it here, bevel it so it's kind of got some hard edge. GY. Actually, let's not bevel it. Dissolve edges. Instead, just select everything and Control E, edge crease. And now you got a left and right switch. I think I should have. Let's give it another cube. Edge crease that as well. There you go. Give that switch some meaning. Go to the back. One there. Duplicate it. Duplicate it. Go to the left. I'm going to put the sun and moon logo here and here. But I'll go ahead and duplicate this. Rotate it by 90. And put it here. Alright. I think that's good enough for today. I think this neck is a good start to the head. When it comes to rigging, all this part here, all apart from this down will be like one separate object, so you don't got to worry about it being rigged poorly. And this is going to go back to this circle part of the head, so when we do add the head at 32, when we do add the head, it's gonna go in like this and it'll be fine, be perfectly easy to clip, so you don't gotta worry about a thing. But yep, I think this is a good place to stop. This is a good area. Let's go ahead though and let's turn this switch off. Let's flip this switch just so it looks a little different. There you go. Shade that smooth. Alright.